Hi guys.
Hello. How are you, Kimmy?
I'm doing well. Let me just change this because I feel like it was just so close. Okay. I feel great. I'm happy that Cody won because Cody deserved to win. So can't be upset about that.
Yep. Yes, we're not going to be on here for very long, guys. But that is pretty much how I feel, is that I think that tonight was the best outcome that we could have gotten given the season that we got.
Yeah. And speaking of which, I just saw Ovi's tweet about the real winners are the people behind the scenes making the show happen. That sounds amazing. I love,
I didn't see that.
It warms my heart. But the real winner of the season is Da'Vonne. Let me tell you, okay. She said 1 million votes, close to 1 million votes. I feel like we collectively won. As a fandom, we collectively won. But I don't want to get too into that right now. Let's just run down the episode. Honestly, I was so, I don't know why I felt so invested in the last HOH competition. My heart was literally racing.
I was very invested and really, I don't know. I was just nervous, and I didn't even really know what I was hoping for, but I was just so nervous, man. Ugh.
Wait a minute. Jessica's here.
Hi! Surprise!
Hello!
Jessica here, so twins.
Oh my God. Wait, I'm sorry. I don't want to be that person, but
Kimmy is in total shock right now. She's like, oh my God, it's Helen!
Hi, Helen!
Hi!
Helen, were you pushed?
You can't just casually do this to us.
I was, but I was not pushed. I saw Candace essentially jump off to go to jury, and I was like, I think I'd rather go hang out with Candace at this point. I was not pushed.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you guys?
It's a party in here. Honestly.
No, we just got a noise complaint. A man came to it's just the three of us.
Really?
He came to the door and was like, yeah, there's been a noise. What? I don't get it.
We've been pretty quiet, but my voice is kind of loud. Are you guys satisfied with the ending? Are we just satisfied?
Yes, that's what we were just saying. Was I think that given the season that we had, it was the best outcome that I think we were gonna get, and I'm satisfied with what happened.
Yeah, totally.
What about you?
I mean, I wish it was more entertaining of a season, but at the same time, sometimes I think when you've played before, you almost know too much. It's almost that's why you probably have the cutthroat, or people just make mistakes that they don't know what they're making, and you see more gameplay. Right. But when people do too much, they play more of a better, a game where they're a little bit more risk averse, I think. So that's why we get the same.
The season sucked, but it was a good ending. This is who deserved to win.
Yes, and Da'Vonne's face when she won America's Favorite was so sweet.
I know,
and I feel like it's justice because I mean, you guys probably know my season and your season, Jessica, it was. The racism was at a level that is unacceptable always, and to see Da'Vonne win America's Favorite Player during All Stars it's just so nice to see that. It's just so nice to see.
Yeah,
I honestly
she kind of won for all of us in a way.
I feel like this is quite the year for CBS. I mean, we have Love Island's winners are Black, and then we have AFP. I mean, I don't know what's in the water at CBS, what's going on that lot, but they need to drink more of it.
I completely agree. So I'm satisfied, and I'm happy for Da'Vonne.
Yes.
I agree. Could not be happier for Da'Vonne. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm honestly counting her coins because I heard there was a $40,000 appearance fee. So, and then I know that they have. Well, yes, I'm counting everyone's coins as they make it to the end because I'm like, oh, Nicole, she made it really far. She still made a nice little chunk. So
for sure.
Honestly, I'm really happy for I'm shocked that it happened, but I'm really happy for Enzo too, because I know that this money that he got for second place is going to go to things for his kids. And I feel like he deserves that.
I'm
and
super happy he got it over Nicole for sure.
Yeah.
In waiting 10 years, like I said this to these guys, like Enzo hasn't done other reality TV. He's only just done Big Brother and been waiting to go back on Big Brother. He loves Big Brother. I just think that's refreshing, you know?
Mhm.
And I was the oldest house guest my season. He's the oldest house guest, and he made it really far. So don't count older people out. So I was happy to see that, you know, he got a chance to go to the final two and improve on his last game, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I feel sad.
totally agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're here just living our best Big Brother life in Chicago.
And obviously, I don't know if you can see the t-shirts Jessica and I are wearing. We have Andy's
Oh,
face
the Andy t-shirt.
Stupid.
Oh my God, of course.
You know, one thing I will say, like, I'm like, aside from the fact that obviously, like, he's so hot, but like, I'm so happy for Cody because I feel like if I was Cody and I took Derek to the end in my season 5 years ago, it would be eating me up alive. Like,
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
eating me up alive, and then he makes it to the final two. I mean, he played an amazing game, but then he also, like, he had a great speech. He answered all the questions beautifully. So
He fixed his mistake that he made the first time.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
It was such a redemption arc, honestly. Like, it's just the perfect ending to that. And I think now, don't play again. Like, don't ever play
No.
again. You can't.
Yeah, just
You
like-
can't top that.
I know. If anything, it was so wonderful to see his family on the screen, you know, even though they couldn't be there. That was just awesome to watch them and how excited they all were. And I mean, I'm really interested to see what Derek is going to say now,
Yeah.
you know, the two of them, you know, I mean, it's pretty awesome. The both of them should go do the Amazing Race.
I'm just wondering, like, so we have Dan who won unanimously, and then we have Derek who had never been on the block, and now we have Cody who's done both of those. So does he top them as like?
Yes, and he won OTEV and won the game, which we were talking about.
Oh yeah, he broke the
OTEV
OTEV curse. He broke
Oh.
the OTEV curse.
Anyone that plays OTEV and wins never makes it to the end.
Gotcha.
Cody. So he did a lot this season.
Yeah.
We should
I
put
definitely
that
think
in
there's
the
a
final
conversation to be said for that. Like, we
So
have to start
even-
thinking about, like, where he goes in that ranking. Like,
Yeah,
I
agreed.
don't know.
Oh, we got a super chat in for Helen.
Helen, you're
what?
amazing.
Oh,
Bailey says,
Mary.
Helen, you're amazing.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you.
Thank you guys so
I'm
much.
so excited about Cody winning because he was loyal the first time, and you felt bad for him. It was so tragic, but he was doing what he thought was the right thing to do and keeping his word.
Yeah.
And he deserved this win in so many ways. And he is the ultimate all-star now. I think he made it to the final two out of 2 times. I mean,
No.
and he won the All-Star game, which
Yeah.
is a different game than your usual game. So I think he may be the best player of all time now.
Yeah, and I do see a lot of people saying things like, he didn't really have that much, like, to challenge him or anything, but you have to remember too, like, he pretty early on in the season had a family member pass away. Like, I feel like that could really send somebody off the rails, and like, he, grieved and then regrouped and kept going. And I can't even imagine how hard that would be to just keep going
Play
through.
with the hand that you're dealt. I mean, like, he can't sit there and ask production, like, no, bring in some more, like, something to make it a little bit tougher. Like, he can only play the season that he has.
Yeah. I mean, he beat Tyler. It's a tough player.
Yeah.
He beat Ian, super smart guy.
Yeah.
Beat Danny. I mean, she's cutthroat. I mean, he beats really good players. I wouldn't, I'm gonna give him some credit.
Yeah, like with winning all the comps that he won, no one ever wanted to take him out, which is so impressive. Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not to mention that, but he cut Nicole.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Ultimate.
It was thrilling. Like,
I
I
felt
feel
really
bad for
bad
her.
for
I
her.
get it.
Just, your heart kind of goes out. She looks so distraught, but she has won, and she should be proud of that too.
It was shocking. Like I was so surprised, but it was so smart because I mean,
For sure.
obviously he knew that that's how that was going to go. Like no one was going to, or at least most of them were not going to pick Enzo over him. And I think he knew that. And she was like, you know what? Loyalty is not going to be my fault again. And it worked for him. So
Great.
I will say, I thought Christmas was gonna vote for Enzo, so just because they
Really?
were so close, but she voted the right way.
She did.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
I'm really surprised by her game. She's actually a really great player. I mean, considering, again, she went further than Danny. She went further than Ian. She went further than, a lot of Tyler.
Sure.
I don't know. I think
I think she plays for like third or fourth every time. I don't think she's great.
yeah, she is just good at getting in with the people that make it very far. And I feel
Right.
like they take
the
her.
Men. She loves working with men.
We have a question in from JJ Watt for Helen. Would you ever play the game again?
No, and I appreciate the question. When I played the game before, I had 2 kids. Now I have 4. My husband I knew how hard he worked while I was gone to let me play the first time. And this, it's like almost for me, I know too much now. The desire is no longer there anymore. But I love the game. I love being a viewer. But I had a very bad season. I mean, if you guys remember, it was traumatizing. It's taken me several years to just kind of move beyond the negativity that was for my season. And I just wouldn't be able to expose myself to that because that's not my life. And I want to be as far away from that type of negativity. Now I think CBS, and you can see it this season, has improved in the sense of they are trying to, raise awareness and, that and celebrate that we're all different, because that's what makes this game so great, is that we're all so different from each other. And, with my season, it's like, unfortunately, because of the, comments made against me and other minority house guests, they've ruined a lifetime opportunity for me, and I've just moved beyond it now. But,
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Helen for president.
Okay, Helen, would you do Survivor?
I'm more of an indoor girl than an outdoor girl. I can't stand mosquito bites. Like the day I get a mosquito bite, I get like an allergic reaction. I would never make it through.
Okay, but Helen, like, be for real with me. If you got the call and they were like, we're doing a Big Brother crossover to Survivor, you would say no?
I would say no. Yes.
Wow.
See, that's the only thing I would ever say yes to CBS. If they,
I did Big Brother because it was my favorite game. I've watched it for all those years before 15. I tried out as a fan. I did not try out because I wanted to be a reality TV star or anything like that. I tried out because I wanted to play a game. After Ian won season 14, I was like just mesmerized by his gameplay, and I was like, I want to play that game. And there's no other reality TV show, probably except The Bachelor, that I love as much. But I'm married with 4 kids now, so The Bachelor is not an option.
well, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my reality TV days are behind me. But I love some of the new friends I've made, and some of my friends from my season, Andy obviously, and a few others. And I will always take the good with me.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you, Andy? Would you do Survivor?
So, okay, yeah, I would, but I also think that I would just waste away. I don't know. I don't think I would fare well. I have never camped once in my life, so like I would want to like do it, but then I think I would just like beg to be voted out early. I don't.
You never know, though. I feel like
No, I agree. You never know.
yeah, those like fight or flight situations, you could get there, and then all of a sudden you're the one standing on top of that log for
sure.
2 hours and 57 minutes.
Yeah, and like I think that I would like be personable enough where I think I could last for a little bit, even if I was like weak and not winning comps. But I don't know. I don't think I would fare very well.
Okay, I have a question because Andy, I feel like this would be a problem for you and I. Do they give you sunscreen? Like, do they give you
No,
sunscreen on on Survivor?
That, like they have to. Like if they didn't, I would just get sun poisoning and like have to be hospitalized.
We would die. Like, we would die.
Like
I-
they must. Like that's like something I've never actually looked up, but they have to. Like
I have so many questions. I have so many questions about
We
that.
have to
Anyways.
in the
Yeah.
house, but like Survivor.
Yeah.
We got another super chat. Of course, we all have to ask. You know,
So interested to ask if you're
were
close.
you pushed?
thank
Yeah,
you
so
so
I
much,
know
Dylan.
it would be great to say that I was, because then I wouldn't feel so bad being so horrible at comms. But
Wait, but it did look. I want to say it looked like you literally just jumped off.
I
you
did.
just
I
jump
will
off?
say this though, and I will say this. So that comp, they were throwing these balls at us while they were putting water on us, and we were on this little ledge. The balls being thrown at me, and I was comparing this to everybody else, were literally going straight for my chest. You know, so like
They hurt.
I was like, I mean, other people were getting it on their thigh or like next to them or their arm. Mine were like on my chest. I was like, I honestly was worried.
No production
but
interference.
I wasn't pushed. I think the balls were really, they were like real baseballs. They're not like these soft cushiony balls being thrown at you. They are baseballs coming at you like 60
You should just
miles
start
an hour.
telling people you were pushed because I feel like it'll make people go crazy.
I
Or
know.
like I saw this
I guess
picture
I
where there was
should.
like a hand. I swear I saw that picture.
There was a
It was
hand.
like
There
I
was a
can't-
hand. There was a hand.
Yeah.
I think it's the funniest thing that people, I get this question. I get it in like real life. Like people who recognize me are like, were you pushed? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is a real thing.
Just to one person, like whisper, yes.
I know, I
Yeah.
should. Well, maybe one day I'll admit the truth. Maybe on my deathbed, I'll leave you guys all a last note.
With the season that you were on, I feel like even with my season, if someone asked me if I was pushed, even if I wasn't, I'd be like, I sure was. I was pushed. Maybe-
On the headstone. The headstone says I was pushed.
yeah.
No.
Maybe it wasn't the literal sense. It
Yeah,
was
right,
just like,
yeah,
were
yeah.
you metaphorically
I
pushed?
was
Yeah,
pushed.
yeah.
Yeah.
We just want to say thank you to Miss History for the super chat. We are so happy Davon won America's favorite player. She deserved it.
Davon Appreciation Day.
I
Today,
honestly,
today will be known as Davon Appreciation Day.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yes.
why didn't they announce the top three? They only announced Davon and Tyler. I wonder.
Right? Who did you guys think it was? Probably Janelle. That's what I would think.
I think so. Who else?
Why wouldn't they announce it though?
I don't know.
That's weird. I feel like, I mean, last season was my first season I watched, so I don't know. Do they normally do 3?
They
I thought they did.
He said that
And then
she won
even
by
the
a
way
lot.
they
Really?
revealed the votes, they revealed the votes in a different order this time than because they usually do it the last person who voted to the first member.
Right. Right.
So I don't know what's going on this season, but
Oh, that's
Do
interesting.
they ever release like a breakdown of how many people got? I don't remember if they do
I
that
don't
or
think
not.
so.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. No.
No.
I want to know. I want to know exactly how it went.
People voted. Andy being 999,000.
I think I got what 10 a day for. I got 60 votes in for Davon.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's really exciting for her.
Yeah,
I mean,
agreed.
the look on her face that she was even one of the two, and then when she won, you know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. And
She
the
deserved it.
Bailey's face, like when she
Yeah.
heard she won, like it was so sweet. You know.
I didn't see her face. I was just so
was
focused
good.
on Devon that I didn't even see it. But
And can
I
we
love
just get
that.
how beautiful Bailey looked today
She
too?
did.
I mean,
Yes.
Absolutely.
Gorgeous.
Chaser, like Nicole, it's like getting out of the game. You get your mojo back.
you get your glow.
Yeah, that glow. Yeah, they look beautiful.
They did. They looked beautiful. I think it was very satisfying end to this season. And you guys stay on, keep talking. I have an early flight, so I'm hopping off of here. But I just wanted to say I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in with us for this whole season. It was boring at times, but y'all made it fun.
Thank you guys
And
so much. I'm actually hopping off too. So, did you guys want to stay on or?
No,
No,
what do you do? Yeah.
Yeah, we have one more. We're gonna
Yeah.
we're hopping on to the Secret Alliance. They're also having a little Zoom thing that we need to hop on.
Okay.
But thank you all. Thank you all. For
Thank you guys so much.
we are also covering The Bachelorette, which is even crazier than this.
Yeah.
So tune in.
Claire Qualley, any
Oh my God. We have
Girl, come
Oh
on.
my God, Helen, you have to come on.
I saw Chris Harrison in a hotel lobby during a work event, like maybe a year ago, and I like accosted him essentially. He's actually only like this tall.
Oh.
That's so weird.
Yeah, he's little in person. but
Okay, so
awesome.
we're gonna have Helen as one of our guests.
Wait, can we set this up now? Like, can you, because Tasha's coming on next episode, so like if you,
Helen, we're gonna need to talk. We're
Okay.
gonna need
We're gonna
Helen
need to
so
chat,
yeah.
that you can
For
get
sure.
on and be our,
For sure.
our co-host.
I gotta watch Tuesday night's episode, but I'm there. It is.
Yes.
I'm there. I love.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my God.
all right, well, thank you guys. Thank you
Bye,
everyone for tuning in tonight. We will see you on Tuesday for the Bachelorette recap, and have a great one.
Have a good night.
Love you
Bye.
guys.
Okay, let me click on this. We'll see.